Welcome everyone to your monthly numerology reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Okay guys, let's get in here and see what is going on with you. Bringing out these beautiful angel numbers and numerology. Ooh, numbers. Best message coming out is change. Ooh. Whether it's unexpected or expected, this change is definitely what Spirit wants you to understand is going on. You guys could be seeing a lot of fives right now, which is talking about that change, right? Or you might be seeing a lot of ones and fours, right? So it could be like 104, which is equaling 5, right? Which is still going to also talk about, right, that change. It's talking about those new beginnings of some kind of stability, something that's going on, something that's going to make you very happy, right? So you have the 66 healing. So 66 is also talking about that healing. It's also talking about that unconditional love and harmony within your relationships, within yourself, right? It also signals that your love life, it might be heading in towards a period of growth, deep connection, and mutual understanding, okay? So this number is definitely talking about how you're changing and how you're healing. It also encourages you to pour that love and care onto yourself and nurture yourself, okay? And if you are talking about a love, maybe you're within a relationship, right? It's time to give that back to your partner. Or you may see that actually happening from them to you if you have not been you know what I'm saying? If you have been waiting for them to change, right? Then you could be seeing that change. Take it how it resonates. It is a general reading. Most of these readings, though, are usually, they're 100% about you, okay? So this is about your spiritual growth, your career, your love, your healing, okay? But in this kind of case, though, you may be feeling like you're out in the cold, right? When are they going to change? And then so 66 from the universe could say, they're getting ready to change. You expect this to happen, so go ahead and give it back to yourself and get ready for that mutual connection to come towards the both of you, right? Ooh. Remember, anytime you see 66, these are master numbers, right? 666, 66 master numbers. So you have to understand that the angel number 66 is a sign that your angels are supporting you and creating a life filled with love, harmony, stability, and healing. Okay, so you have to understand when you see these 66s, anytime you see them like this or tripled numbers, the angels are literally talking to you. Divine is talking to you. Higher self is talking to you. Ancestors, whoever it is that you feel out there on that spiritual realm is talking to you. That is who is talking to you. We just leave it there, okay? Not even going to go there because everybody's belief is different, okay? Energy, the universe is talking to you, okay? Alrighty, next card coming out for you, my friends, is 4, perseverance. That's so funny because I even said it could be 4s. I said it could be 1 and 4. Remember, friends, when I do these, I just throw them out. I don't want to look at them. I don't have time. I got like 20 of these to make, right? 24, right? So anyways, having this perseverance is saying this is where we're persevering. This is a time to get yourself grounded. This is the time, right? The time of your life. Ooh. This card is encouraging you to cultivate mental resilience and stability, since a calm and stable mind creates a calm and stable life. Make yourself aware of the negative thoughts and beliefs that are currently influencing you and muster up the strength to develop a positive state of mind. In order to improve your current situation, you are being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm of your own life cycles that are encouraging you to persevere through your obstacles and challenges. Call on heavenly assistance when you need it and have faith in your ability to create an exceptional life. Your affirmation for this is, with perseverance and persistence, I create an exceptional life. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, right? Let's go, right? It's like, boom. Boom. So what are they doing? They're talking to you. They're saying there's going to be a change over here, my friends. And I want to see the change also in the way you talk to yourself. Surrender to yourself for your, right, own, for your own self, whether it's your spiritual life, your material possessions, your love, the love for yourself, the things that you want, your own success. We can't have success unless we persevere and actually have the healing and the love for oneself, right? And bringing in and also having what? The mind, which is very interesting because I see this, I actually, because I have them upside down, but it says, this I usually use last, but we're going to use it now. It says, in my appreciation, I allow myself to receive wonderful things. That's what they're saying. I want you to understand. This is a law and attraction card. I want you to understand, Spirit says, that you will receive wonderful things in your appreciation, and the appreciation of what? Yourself. You are worthy. The best way to accomplish an improved environment is to focus upon the best things about where you currently are until you flood your own vibrational patterns of thought with appreciation. And in the changed vibrations, you can then allow the new and improved conditions and circumstances to come into your experience. Look for good things about where you are. And in your state of appreciation, you lift all self-imposed limitations, and all limitations are self-imposed. Why are you, oh, there we go again, right? And free yourself from the receiving of wonderful things. There we go. What did I tell you guys? You know, it's like, for those of you who are new, I'm going to explain, with manifesting, we do not add restrictions. We cannot add restrictions. Adding restrictions to manifestations is the best way of self-sabotage. This way you're saying, oh, well, it has to happen this way. Unless you know for a fact you have to have that text from that person, because that's the only way in the world that we have communication, then yes, you're going to expect that in a text. But if you're saying things like, I can only meet them at Starbucks. Well, what if they don't like coffee? Okay, so you're saying that the person that your soulmate has to like coffee? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, most soulmates don't always do what we think we like, right? Because it's the yin and yang, right? So you're giving restrictions on where they have to be. Well, because I go to Starbucks every morning at 9 a.m., I expect and they have to be there for me to meet them before I go to work. No, because in seriousness, what if they walk through the door at work? Not saying they're a coworker, saying that maybe you work somewhere, right? Maybe you work at a grocery store, and somebody walks in, and as you're cashiering, they're talking to you as they're buying hamburger. Who knows, right? You see the point? Putting restrictions on things does not allow the universe to do its job. It allows you to not free up space for beautiful things to happen to you. So I'm going to put this over here. Okay? So you're going to tell the universe, thank you for allowing beautiful gifts and things into my life with no restrictions, no expectation. Those are those expectations that I talk about in manifestation. We want to let it go. We visualize what we can visualize. Our visualizations will go so far, but in actuality, we know that the majority of our visualization will not be done that way. You just need that visualization so that it could be there, right? Because you could say, I'm sitting in a hamburger joint, but then your person might be a vegan. Who knows, right? So it's not, it's just used for the visualization of what you need. Fertility, opening up your heart space. And that's what it's saying. Open up your heart to all the possibilities. All the possibilities. 3, happiness and joy. Working with the universe. Building what you know you need to build. Allowing that change to come the way it needs to come. Doing what you need to do. 3 is also emphasizing magnetic creativity. Noticing 3 as an angel number, there are sets of 3s, 4s, or within a pattern. This could mean that you have the opportunity to add your unique talent and abilities to a situation. Allow the universe to be unique in its own way as well. Allowing yourself, right, to have deeper meanings of what's going on within the situation. Allow that harmony to fill yourself. Also remember that 3 also reminds us of the importance of gratitude and generosity within our financial life. Okay, so if we're not talking about romance so much, we're talking about finances. But I would say that it's the same for everything. I say give it all, because no matter what, you have to have the gratitude, right? 6, 6, 6, 6. Now you have triple sixes. Wow. Triple sixes and the 6. So, oh my gosh. Well, they're really trying to get your attention over here. Triple six is a reminder to refocus and find the balance within your life. It can also be a sign that you are putting too much emphasis on material things, or that you are not being true to yourself. There it is again, that not being true to yourself. Not allow too many restrictions. Open. I'm open to receive the prosperity and abundance of the universe. If you're looking for love, I am open to receive the love from the universe and what it brings my way. Right? Open. Without restrictions, without total, just it has to be this way. Right? 666 is also an encouragement to refocus and pay close attention to what you are fixated on. Holds positive energy related to manifestation and attracting abundance into your life. Please, people, when you see 666, please stop making it the sign of the devil. This is ridiculous. Okay? Number 1, I'm not even going to go there. Number 2, in numerology, all numbers have a positive vibration. Of course, 666 could have a negative vibration. Why wouldn't it? We live in a world of duality. We have good people, bad people, right? It also can be a caution and a warning sign from the universe that you're trying to juggle too many things at once. But that's what we were talking about over here when we were talking about the change and the healing, right? You need to persevere and just refocus, right, on what it is you truly need, and leave behind what no longer serves you. Leave behind the negative energies. Leave behind the things. Right? Leave behind the things that no longer serve you. Do not be worried about certain situations that are going on. Just release and refocus. Because what I appreciate to receive. Oh, I love this. I love these deep readings. I would do my whole channel this way, my friends, but I cannot because not everybody watches this, as you probably can tell on how many views they get. Okay, let's go. And that's okay. They're meant for you and I. And anyone new who is coming in, that's who they're meant for. King of Cups, emotionally balanced, keeping yourself in control and being your own supportive leader and having that empathy coming through. If you're looking for love, you might even have this beautiful King of Cups. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Does not have to be. It's just showing that they understand control. They understand, right, compassion. They understand how to be emotionally balanced, right? Keeping yourself balanced without worry, not having to worry about treading water that wants to be all over the place, right? We don't need any turbulent waters. Making sure all the turbulence is going away. Walking on calmer waters. If I calm down and I look at things from a different perspective and I breathe and just relax, I can refocus. Ooh, there's that 666 again, refocusing. Ace of Swords, mental clarity, success, breakthroughs, new ideas, sharp mind, and having those decisions, making way with those new beginnings. As you're having a change now, you have the Ace of Swords coming out with that beautiful 1 that says, and this is a 1 too, because that's a 10. King of Cups is 10. Breaking down to 1. So now you have 2 1s, which is talking about what? It's talking about that new beginning, synchronizing yourself to the calmness of yourself. Yeah, and what's meant for you. 11, right? In this case, it's not really 11, it's 1-1. And 1-1 is going to make sure that you understand that you're connecting with a higher purpose to embark on a new chapter within your life. Why? Because everything is changing. You can see it clearly. You will then start seeing things clearly as you're taking a step backwards. You know, it's like the universe is trying to get your attention. They're like, hey, there's something over here that needs to be dealt with. There's something here I need you to look at. Well, we know that with the 66, they're trying to get your attention. 666, they're definitely yelling at you. 1-1, they're definitely yelling at you again. Look, I've got this for you. I've got this. I want you to understand this. And you guys might be seeing a lot of 11 or 111 or 101 on the clock, right? This is indicating that strong manifestation potential. I want you to understand that new beginnings and opening doors is happening for you now. It is time for you to embark on this new journey because change is happening. Let go of what no longer serves you. Move on, refocus, reprioritize, whatever it is you need so that you can persevere with your heart chakra open for things that you truly, truly value. What is it that you truly value? Very powerful number. Okay, so let's see what the angels are actually saying. We got to use the angels because these are angel numbers. Right? We got to see what they're saying. What are you saying over here? Well, I hear you. I hear you. Tell me. Tell me what they need to know, Spirit. Tell us. Success is yours, they say. You just need to keep yourself grounded. You know where you're going. I'm sending you this message. You're being called to understand that I am pushing you towards success. Yeah. Yeah, here's how you can recognize these things. I want you to recognize what I'm telling you. Pay attention, listen. Pay attention and listen. If you see these numbers that I am speaking to you and my friends, I want you to know that when you are seeing these numbers, pay attention, listen, Google them. Okay? You can Google them. That's what you need to do. If you want a different in-depth type of situation, you know, write me, I will tell you. You know me, I have no problems telling certain things. I can't tell you really deep personal things. It'll take forever for me to do that. That's why we do personal readings. And if you guys are interested in personal readings, they are found in the description area underneath every video. Okay, so it's not hard. Okay, but little things like angel numbers, I'm seeing a lot of 5s. Can you tell me what that means? I have no problems telling you guys those certain things, okay? It's just super personal things. I can't do that because I'd have to get within cards, and that's time related. Okay. Okay, guys, so let's get the last card out. We're going to use the Soul Coaching Oracle cards. Of course, I won't know 100% what's going on within your life unless I really get in there, okay? To dig deep, so I can only give you the outside message, like a general reading sort of situation. To do those type of readings to why it really does that, you would need a personal reading. Truth. I live in my truth, and that is the truth. I speak the truth. This is the truth, and now you guys are going to see the truth. That was the overall truth. I cannot see what's going on within your life without a personal reading. Thank you. Okay, guys, ready? Card meaning, and then we'll see what your soul wants you to know. Okay, because that's exactly what these are. These are soul, what your soul wants you to know. Okay. Card meaning is finding your truth. Be honest with yourself and speak your heart. Walk your talk. Follow your inner guidance in all activities. You are the truth. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others as well. Your soul wants you to know. Often the hardest thing about living your truth is knowing what that is. There's a place inside of you that always knows what's true for you and what isn't. Sometimes it takes sincere silence and deep stillness to find that voice. But once you do discover it, let go of anything in your life that isn't authentic. What does it say? Oh my gosh, and what is it? Oh, hold on. Let's just mark that in the book for a second. Oh my God, what does it say? That's literally it's saying. It's saying making breakthroughs with your sharp mind, having the new ideas and the mental clarity to what? Move on. What did it just say? That's exactly what it is. And through meditation, you can do these things. Stay still, relaxed, and listen. You know truly what is good for you and what is not. It's, you know, and it's kind of crazy because a lot of times we do hold on out of fear or comfort. I know what I should do, but I don't want to do that because it'll make me uncomfortable. I know I shouldn't hold on to this, but this is all I know. Well, you won't get to the overall success if you do not take a leap forward, take a risk, get out of the comfort zone. Live in your truth. And so many of us do. We live in this little bubble that's so comfortable that, you know, because we don't know anything else, or we're afraid of failure. We're afraid to fall. But what if, let's just say something really fast here. What if, right, all that fear of that comfort, all that worry never even happens? Because you do realize that the majority of most of the things that we are scared of, 99% of them don't happen. Right? 99.9% of the things that we worry about, that we're so scared about, never happen in our lives. Right? Release relationships that don't empower you and situations in which you find yourself being less than honest for fear of being judged or not accepted. Miracles follow you when you take time to be genuine. I live in my truth is your affirmation. You can write that down. Remember, writing and scripting, and when I tell you to write things down, and the thing is because you're getting it into your subconscious. Every time you write something, you're putting it in your subconscious. That's how we rewire our minds for manifestation to get to where we want to be. It's a power. Writing has its own power. Words have a power, right? Just like thinking has a power. And yes, so there is this, the other one that I wanted to say. I'm sorry, I got off. I blanked out there for a second, but no, that's the one I wanted to write. I wanted to talk about as well, is who you are with. Oh no, this one right here. The honest for fear of being judged or not accepted. There's another one. We have to stop caring about what other people care about. Well, if I leave Steve, we've been together for 15 years. What will the neighbors think? What will his mom think? What will oh my God. Okay. We have to stop caring about what other people are going to, you have to go after your own happiness. And this is where people get stuck. This is where you get stuck because you're so worried about what the neighbor's going to think, what the pastor at church is going to think, what, the coworkers at work are going to think, what the family's going to think. If you know it's not good, you have to move on for yourself so that your higher self, the universe, can reward you with what you truly are vibrating towards. We're on a journey. You can't let them hold you back from maybe another soul contract because you're afraid of what somebody else is going to think. That's for someone. Guys, if it's not for you, go ahead, throw that away. But that could be used for anything. It could even be a job. I've worked here for 20 years. Oh my God, what will everybody think if I leave this job to go somewhere else? Oh my God, and what if the other one doesn't work and I was so comfortable? Wait, listen to yourself. Stop. Just shh. Silence. You hear all that? You heard it out of my mouth. That's what's in your mind. You hear all of that clutter, all that negative, all that, oh my God. And what if you hear the anxiety? Shh. Be still and listen for a second. Allow yourself to in tune to your heart's desire. Therefore, the clarity of your intuition will come in and say, wait a second, what are you talking about? You know what? Sometimes I always say too, maybe I should put that in manifestation. Write down all those worries that you have. Just start writing them like a crazy person. Like, oh my God, because what if I do? And then reread it to yourself. That will make you listen to what you wrote. You'll be like, whoa, hold on a second. Wait, stop. We all do it. I do it. We all do it. Now, I want you to take all those things that say, I can't do this, and I want you to rewrite them as positive. Wait a minute, I can do that. Oh, I can't have love because I do this. No, no, no. Stop that. Now rewrite it next to it. I can have love because I am lovable, because I am fun and funny. You know, not because I'm crazy and outlandish and over adventure. What the hell is all that? Right? No, no, no. Right? So maybe you should just write it down. You know, because then you can kind of see where you're going over there. Right? And that will be your truth. Then you can see how she's kind of looking in the mirror. You know what she's doing, right? She's looking in the mirror and she's going, blah, 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 and then she's stopping herself going, whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, hold back over here. Right? Because your real truth is you are lovable, and all the things can work for you. Got to silence that mind, that ego mind that keeps telling you all these fears, right? And live within your truth. And that is it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.